Welcome to Spidey H2. So here's how it all started. I saw Spider-Man, yeah, full suit, driving this insane H2 on the street. Then he crashed it. I had to go check it out, right? We posted the video of me going to see the Spidey one anyway, and boom, the internet lost its mind. Everyone was like, you have to buy it. So guess what? Got Damien in the house.
Hi.
Damien's my business partner. He's everything that I'm not. So very organized, very intelligent. Anyway, Damien's here. He's gonna help me out. Spidey H2 is going under the knife. It's gonna be completely disassembled. So we're basically starting from scratch. It's going back on the lift. Besides today, you guys will no longer see this bike in its entirety until it's done. So all the little work that we're gonna do is going to be very private. Not even Twitch is going to see the finished piece. The Austin Powers turn here, 15-point turn. A couple of these, look at that. We're gonna do this like 100 times. Our goal is to not drop the spike. I just want to ride it up, but I gotta get some straps. Hopefully I can do this all by myself. Quite nervous and skeptical. We're gonna be staring at my ass. We're gonna want Damien here for sure. Ah! God bless America. Okay, now I'm just banking on this thing staying upright. Dear God. All right, why is everything just so fucking hard? I'm honestly just thinking one over the seat and screw it. I like that idea better. Yeah, don't forget to get your fishings in. Exclamation point fish every hour. You're currently working on a game where you can race what you catch. Dude, the Spidey H2 is pretty hard to catch. People have caught it. Oh shit. It's definitely tilting. Okay, my realm of sketchiness, this is pretty not sketchy. That's not it's fucking stuck on something. Oh my god. Dude, it's this one little wheel. I'm seeing stars. Okay. Oh man. That looks good. Holy shit. Water. Sugar. Water. Now it's just replacing everything, which is going to be a bitch, but is the coffee hot?
Yours will be. I put ice cubes in mine.
Oh, you didn't ice me?
No, I didn't know if you were going to be able to drink it right away. I was trying to be considerate of your
my taste preferences. Well, we were able to get the bike titled and registered, and little did I know, even a totaled H2 is expensive as shit when you go and register it. She's like, yeah, that'll be $500. I was like, for 6 months? You realize the bike's totaled? She's like, it's not anymore. I was like, well, true, but it was. Dang, these weren't in tight at all. Good thing they didn't ask me to try my turn signals. I don't use turn signals though. It's dangerous. Dude, this coffee tastes great.
Right, perfect ratio.
What's the ratios?
2.
2 what?
That's good.
Do you pack it?
No.
You fluff it?
Flat.
So you compress it?
No, I shake it.
I mean, might as well yoink the fairing. I'm trying to remember the order of operation. Here. Man, it's nice having a cameraman. You know how much I'm gonna be able to get done with right now?
Am I the one who told you to get that book? Zen, The Art of Motorcycle
Yeah.
Maintenance? I figured. How far are you?
Not very.
You're not to the part where it gets all psychedelic and trippy? So I figured you'd like it. It starts out just motor cycle trip and then it gets all philosophical.
So this screw right here went through the fairing a little bit. See the divot?
Right.
The dimple. I really want to separate the hardware. It's just so hard to do. I don't know, are we gonna want to, oh, maybe. I was kind of thinking of doing these white and then the inside black, so it's like
The
eyes.
opposite.
Pretty sure this whole part is just gonna come off together. This one's a bitch. This is the rectifier. Once we get the front fairing off, we're basically done. Damn, maybe you should just move out here. What are you laughing at?
Yeah, I can't stand the heat, man.
They give you no room to work with on these. I forget how I did it last time. I mean, honestly, I don't know. God, you wanna switch me, Damien?
No, I'm good.
The wiring harness literally has one little loop in it, changed the entire routing, and it made it so much more of a pain in the ass. I'm very excited to fix that. I can actually unclip this, if I can get my hands in there. A little pride, this might work. Yep. Dude, that's fine. Be stubborn. I'm coming for you. I mean, imagine if these like OEM fairings, I'd be like freaking out. Better prep it good. Oh, I gotta find this. Whatever. Flash, flathead. Great. Glad that broke and not anything else. It was the push pin. And it didn't take any damage. Why am I getting on my knees? I got some lip. Okay? Oh my gosh, when a screw push pin works, it gets me going. Okay. Now, this part's a bitch. Now it's like unscrewing the headlight in a bunch of weird spots. There's 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to remember how you did this. That was pretty smooth. Might as well, I guess, just remove these. Okay, 2 more here, then we're good. So I'm gonna unstrap it. I got the seat off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is also the moment we have to remove the subframe. Ah, make sure you don't tip. I'll stand over here.
Sure.
Yeah, just take the impact. So let it fall on you. Okay, ready?
Right.
Am I flipped over there?
Yeah.
Richie? Early in the morning. That wasn't too bad, right? I'm a freaking master mechanic on the H2s now. I need another one after this to build. So if anyone has an H2 that they have crashed or wrecked or they want to get rid of, holler at your boy. I'll fix it, and then when I'm done with it, I'll bring it out to you so you can ride it again. Just give me the key.
Both keys.
Both keys. Should I take these out, you think?
Yeah, for painting it.
1 down, 1 to go. Because removing the subframe is not going to be fun. Whee! Go Spidey! Dun-dun-dun-dun. Now I'm just gonna disassemble disassemble the coolant resi. There she is, back to where she was. I don't know, a bunch of little things missing here and there. Obviously we're getting rid of the ABS unit over here. This beautiful thing. I don't know if we can get a new plug. If we can, that'd be nice. Game on! Every video.
Twice a year would be good. I want to come out in the winter. Then maybe I'll be like, oh, it's so bad. It's only 90 degrees.
Dude, it's so nice when it's warm all the time.
Dude, I love cold, rainy, dark out.
I can speak chicken. Alright, collectible. What I'm thinking is white, black.
Yeah.
We definitely need the freaking other piece.
It's such a small piece, though.
Yeah, but it's important because if it doesn't match, it's gonna look
I
fun.
mean, it could be an accent, like you're saying with the anodized bolts. That's one
I
anyways.
have one.
Yeah, but do you have one? Or do you just know of one to be somewhere in here?
I don't know. I say we go on a scavenger hunt. Alright, there it is. There's a teardown. It's the last time you'll ever see the Spidey H2 as it is. Yeah, you guys aren't gonna ever see it again until, I guess, the full reveal for the road trip or the test run to the Grand Canyon. Maybe test run to the Grand Canyon.
I mean, technically it's before, but we can, I don't know, we can do it in a different order if you want.
Make sure you guys follow on Twitch. Alright. Probably fucking siphon it out. We gotta siphon it out. I don't know any other way about it. We have to do that.
Okay.
Ooh, damn it. I was about to put away tools.
Yeah, felt like brewski time.
I mean, we could whip out a brewski while we do it. If I'm sucking gas, I might as well be drinking.
I'll be like this.
Oh, you won't. 1 brew?
I had a few already.
Today?
Yeah, when I was flying it.
What?
I always drink on the plate.
Holy shiza.
And then we have like 5 coffees. I had like an energy tea this
Jeez,
morning.
be careful. You're gonna have a heart attack. The first one to hatch is named Spidey Frozen. All right. We could probably do that. All right, so the gas. Should we siphon?
First.
I'm trying to think. Do I have a good siphon?
No.
What's the big long tube that I have? Besides my cat. Oh, I could use a hose, I guess.
It's just gonna take forever to get it through. You could sacrifice the hose. You need a new one anyways.
The hose ain't gonna have enough pull though, with a hole in it.
I mean, cut a portion off. You're gonna need a new hose anyways. It's got a hole in it.
So that means you gotta do like some manual watering.
Yeah, I'll just walk up and... I say cut it. I gotta manually walk to all the other plants.
Manually.
All right. That's plenty. There you go.
Okay. Last time I did this was in high school. I was broke, boy. I used to siphon gay. Statute of limitations, baby. Fuck, I gotta give it a little blowski because it's like...
It'll work. Water can get through it, right? Gas can too.
It's definitely sketchy. Have you ever done it?
Yeah, but not for gas. Just getting started with it.
So you've never pulled gas out?
I tried with my car, the Prelude, and they put a guard on it so you can't do it.
Here we go. Okay. Don't you fill it with water first?
That'll pull it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could just
Try, yeah.
drink some gas.
It's a straw. Don't do that. Remember last time we got demonetized. I didn't care before, but now I do. This is your water.
I've learned how to suck and not swallow. It's going pretty quick. I want to give it a knockaroo. Just like a
Knockaroo.
yeah, on the tank. Just.
I mean, we'll know when it stops flowing.
I would assume I take out the fuel assembly.
Yeah.
From the bottom?
Yeah, otherwise they're gonna mess it up. Anything you don't want painted, but you also wanna make sure it's sealed up so paint doesn't get inside.
Dude, this thing's still just going. We're out.
It pulls air in behind it.
I can't get the her out. She's stuck. All right, the sun is coming off. I wonder if the 4th of July, what that does. I wonder if it does any seeable damage to the ozone.
Nah.
Like you just think about how many dude, it's gotta be
nah.
0.
Dude, cars running all day. People drive, hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, but isn't that different between shooting freaking high-powered rockets into the sky?
Nah.
So you're saying this H2 is worse than the 4th of July?
Yeah, and I'm saying it's probably worse. Just
what?
Hairspray.
God, that's not making me feel any better. You say worse to put hairspray on?
Probably. People do that every
bro.
day. Every day of the year, right? Versus one day.
Yeah.
I feel like anything that's fun is bad for the environment.
Okay, make sure this doesn't fall over again. I gotta go on this side. This piece that goes through here, that is a Allen. Yeah. This comes out, this comes out, this goes here. God damn it. Do I have to remove this?
I mean, they've got to have ways to mask parts of it off.
They don't need to cover the entire tank. They just need to cover here.
Right.
On. Now the fun part. I wonder if this is the reason it can't. I don't know. I gotta check.
Is this one from the 15?
Yeah, this is the 15. I mean, it's still reading the signal. I can still see when I'm low. But this inside looks like bent a little. All right, that does it. We're done. But we are still sticking with the Spidey theme, but it's going to look actually really nice. It's going to be spectacular. I can't even describe to you the vision. But got some big name brands coming through. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to it than that. Make sure you guys follow on Twitch, and you guys can peep the live streams and hang out. And we're working on some special things in there, so we'll be doing some giveaways on Twitch. Gotta make sure the fuel pump stays clean. Nice bag, huh? What do you think? All right, peace. All right, what's good, baby? I'm gonna start to do some H2 work, getting through the wiring, installing the last pieces, and then I'm gonna do some probably modeling later tonight for the speedometer. We need the new casing on here, so I'm gonna start to do some blendering. We got a new triple clamp coming in, got some new rims coming in. We're pretty golden. We're moving forward in a good direction. Obviously, I gotta take off the headlight again. I'm gonna be removing most of this. I have to rotate this entire main harness, I guess you could call it, because this isn't sitting properly how it should. You can kind of see the kinks in the wire. I need to get off the subframe. I do want to get this laser engraved. I do kind of want to throw some notches in this, like the H2 one, just boop, 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 lighten the load. All right, we're gonna take off the headlight, start to get behind the scenes here of perfection. We need this to be perfection. A lot of this stuff I didn't do torque specs on. Gotta check, make sure everything's got Loctite. If we're gonna go the distance, we gotta make sure it's a reliable horsey, Obviously, knowing how fast I'm going is very important. Definitely gotta figure that one out. Yeah, this just kind of pops out. Well, that's almost impossible to get out. All right, headlight gone. And now, this wiring that I spent so freaking long on, I gotta disconnect all of it, which is fine, but not. We're getting our horn relay in as well. Well, this is going to be a big pain in the ass. I mean, maybe not, maybe not. Okay. So disconnected. The battery needs to be disconnected. Jesus. Okay. There's all that. Oh, I got it. Haha. This needs to come off. Dude, how did I just Houdini that shit? Where'd it go? Is that a glitch in the Matrix? Where did that fucking thing go? Did you guys see what happened with that? It totally just disappeared. Oh, there it is. Derp. Dude, when you guys see some of these first rides, you're gonna be like, holy shit. Bike looks insane. It just needs to come out more. It doesn't want to. That goes this way. I think it's flattened down right here. But then this needs to come all the way over here. Maybe even over here. But it doesn't want to. That would allow for this to really stretch out. And like that. It doesn't look bad. That looks good. Okay, there's that. Ooh. And now I just gotta reconnect everything and clean it. So I'm gonna order some cleaning Q-tips, contact cleaner, all that jazz on Amazon. I'm gonna take the dimensions of this, making it in the printing process and the fun stuff like that, because it is pretty cool. I do need a screen protector for this. And tomorrow I'll just remove the ABS module, and I can start to remove other things and do some of the branding on it. I don't want to do too much of the branding on it right now because Twitch is watching live. Obviously I'm gonna take the damn subframe off, which sucks, but I have to. I want to get these laser etched, but I am going to be draining the coolant out because we have to replace the lower pipe down there. All right, There. Oh yeah, that's coming out fast. It might be more than this can hold, but I don't, we'll see. This is actually pretty efficient. Piss lemonade. Guess I'm just gonna let it drip for a while. Now I kinda need new parts before I can move forward. The only thing I can really do right now is just clean. Could remove the rear brake assembly. I kinda need to remove the rear wheel for that. I might as well remove the rear wheel. Might as well get the stand on here. Okay, coolant gone. We do need to drain the oil. I'm gonna refill the oil. I basically did a break-in already. Plus, if you add in the Spidey miles, I believe we're past break-in. Like 1,500 or 2,000 miles around there. I'm gonna attempt to sneak on the rear wheel stand so we can get that up. All right, time to remove the rear wheel. This bad boy's ready to go. Ooh, I guess we're just gonna really hope the front stand holds this up. Dude, these pipples are dope. Pipple stands at the top stands. Wow, it fits perfect, kinda. This thing needs to go over a lot more. Maybe. Still so sketchy. Just sketchy on this frickin'. I think it's good. God damn it, we gotta take off this exhaust. I gotta sell a bike. So I'm selling a bike, buying a bike. I got a couple of projects I'm gonna have on top of this, but really they're just like, they're like around projects. Like bikes I'm literally just gonna keep in here to entertain me when I'm bored. And then I'll probably just give them away. Dude. Oh, that's convenient. Now, Chris, you had to right here. Damn. Dude, this thing is roasted. I'm still gonna roll with it because I think these rotors are meant to withstand like some serious shit, but it's pretty fucking smoke. I don't know if you guys knew it, but this H2 caught on fire. This rotor is what took the heat. Good old heat cycle. Just makes metal stronger, right? I think. I'm gonna remove the rear brake caliper. Oh my God, these brake pads. Toast. All right, the rear brake pads are definitely toast. The speed sensor is definitely toast too. It's fucking hilarious. If you guys want to see some good rear brake action, it's because all my dang Nero wheelies on it. Look at that. Toasted, dude. This is definitely the one that lit on fire. The rod back here on the rear master cylinder is ever so slightly bent. I don't know if you guys can tell from this angle. This is looking at. Oh, you can totally see. See where it comes down? Now it's cockeyed sideways, so that whole thing needs to come apart. All right, so it's time to dissect this rear brake. We need to take this thing apart completely and pop off the brake fluey first. There's that. And now we gotta get off the star bits. I'm assuming these star bits are gonna be tight. Really tight because they are what holds the caliper basically together. And there it is. It's not in there that tight. Oh, actually, there's that one. There's this one. Okay. I've never seen a brake pad get so obliterated. Dun, 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 dun. But we did it. We did it, boys. We obliterated the brake pad. I got her. Now it's dissect her. Step one is getting out this circlip, which is not gonna be easy. Step two is gonna be punching this thing through, which again, won't be easy. It was funny, some guy was like, this is why I never buy a used bike. This guy doesn't torque anything down. It's like, bruh. I ride the shit to the fullest. So first things first, we're gonna pop out this little pin here. Very little pin. Okay, that came out really easy. So we got this little thingy out. That's what holds in the brake pads, which is wild. Now basically you just gotta tap this little something through. On this. Pull it out. It's good to me. And the brake pads come out. Oh my God, I've never seen such torched pads. These little combustors are crazy, man. All right, now time for the fun part. I don't really know how to get out these pistons. I think I might need everything. The pistons are torched. This thing is just falling apart completely. Yeah, this thing is so freaking destroyed. I am literally just gonna have to tear it to bits. Oh my God, it's moving. I don't want to score the caliper because these stupid ass little calipers are probably like a few $100. There we go. It's absolutely disgusting in here. Everything's toast in these brakes now. I'm gonna get the other one off. I'm assuming it's gonna be the exact same. Oh, that was a W pull. We're just gonna ISO soak these. We want these things to be sparkling. No grime, no gunk. Yeah, here's the seal. Yeah, I'm sure those are good. Not. Jeez. I've never had this ever happen in my life. I got this nice little plastic pick when rebuilding iPhone screens. Yeah, I'm throwing these in the ultrasonic cleaner. Here's a seal. Yum. Man, these burn marks, dude, I gotta get this anodized. What color should we anodize them? 1, 2. So these are going in the ultrasonic cleaner and they'll look sexy. Bling. Next up, we gotta remove this cancerous piece right here that I'm almost certain is the heart of most of my issues. So how are we gonna do this in a clean manner? Because every single one of these that we disconnect is going to be a guaranteed nightmare. Oh, we got our disconnect, bang, 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 and then it's removed. First things first, I guess we can do this horrendous electrical tape job I did to solidify my knowing this thing is busted to the 9. I mean, they specifically said in the directions, do not hit it with a hammer, and I'm pretty sure Spidey hit it with the biggest hammer possible. I am curious what you guys think. Do you think if you run into someone, is it your fault or the person you ran into fault? Generally speaking. Personally, I believe that if you hit something on your motorcycle, it is your fault. You must always have an exit. You must always have a bailout point where you're like, if this person stomps on their brakes, I'm not gonna rear end them. If I continue on the throttle here and I run into this tree or guardrail or whatever, I think majority of motorcyclist accidents are the fault of the biker. I'll tell you about all my accidents, and I will tell you 100% they were all my fault. I mean, every single accident I've ever had has been my fault. I crashed my minivan into my garage, that was my fault. I crashed my minivan into a bush, that was also my fault. Flow-sided my R6 twice, both my fault. I looped a 701 Supermoto, also my fault. I high-sided my ZX6, also my fault. And even though it was cold tires for the high side, it was still my fault for not knowing that, you know, the tires are cold. I'm gonna honestly disconnect this afterward because I did a really good job on that electrical. So I have a pretty good setup here and a good idea. I'm going to be putting this right here and just dangling it for all the brake fluid coming out, which I'm sure there's gonna be goodles. Yeah, so there'll be 2 bikes up for grabs on Twitch. Okay. Do you think about the I need a new song stuck in my head. Damn it. That should be perfect. Going in for hopefully a clean ABS mod removal. I did already order another one. It was over $1,000. Probably the most expensive part of the bike so far. This is gonna be nasty. Try to cover up as much of this plug as we can. Down under. All right, and it's all dripping nicely in the bucket. Wow. Now I gotta sneak this in back here. This should make the whole damn thing come off, and then we just got one connection to deal with. Damn it. Pins. No! That was a lucky recovery, let me tell you. I've never had such a stubborn clip on a plug. Uh-oh. Maybe I should push it the right way, huh? Just let it dangle, whatever. Yeah, you can totally kick it up. Holy, I know they dumped the whole load right there. I dumped my load, for real. Got my butt puckering. Sheesh. Man, I need something down here better than this. Dude, that's one wrong step. Okay. Whew. Sheesh. That could have been bad. All right, well, I gotta hemorrhage this really quick before it starts bleeding. Brake fluid all over my shit. Okay, that was bad. All right, so now we gotta undo this nasty. All right, so what we have to do here is get rid of this electrical tape. Nasty mess I made. My last ditch effort to not spend $1,000 on a miniature computer. It's so schemish too, because they just like obviously make it as expensive as they can because it's an H2 one. None of the other ones are expensive. They're all really fucking cheap. The H2 one is the only one you can't find used online, and yada yada yada, only good for certain years. And I'm really hoping this fixes our issues with the speed and the traction control and the ABS, and that whole thing comes right off fine, but it doesn't make it very waterproof. So I'm gonna have to probably JB weld this back on. And I'm not getting a whole nother wiring harness. You're high as a kite if you think I am. All right, this plug comes out like so. I'm just going to put this up, down, around there. Now I need to take this apart. Oh my God. I'll be so happy if we turn it on and it's like that flashing everything. All right, so we're looking pretty good on the brakes. It's pretty well solved. All right, so, sorry, there's fishing on Twitch. Gotta get your fishings in. So now I'm just gonna kind of clean this shit up a bit. This is the ABS module mount. It's pretty nasty from all the brake fluid. Make it nice and clean and sheen. All right, so this is that. Time to get around to the coolant side and get that off. Time to take off this dented piece right here. And of course, it's not gonna be easy. That's the fun of it, right? It really doesn't stay on very tight. I had to double clamp the shit out of it, quad clamp it over here. I'm looking like Mr. Frickin' Fury. But shout out Mr. Fury. Okay. I hope Fury's alive too, but man, that man lived on the edge. Gotta respect the Fury. What the fuck is this? Oh my God. This does not seem like the right size. Like, did it break? Great. All right, let's figure out the situation in the house. Look at my sweat dying over here. Okay, right here, it's a coolant pipe. It was dented from this crash. It was still fine, there were no leaks in the pipe, but I bought a new one already. But I'm spazzing out because the clip down here, it's a pinch clip like one of these, and they suck. So I'm just gonna take the angle grinder to it and just and get it off. Nothing's flammable down here, so we should be fine. Sparks will be flying. All right, hell yeah. Schmaxy doesn't get stuck. Other parts just get. Ooh, that was close. I'm a fuck. I probably inhaled coolant mixed with molten metal. We got it, boys. Just like that. See how easy that is? Ooh, good thing these watches are waterproof. Oh yeah, I forgot I got something to put in it. I always follow safety precautions. I wore my glasses. I really don't want to slice my hand on this. A good chance that happens. Okay, so we got this now. It's kind of a missing piece to our puzzle. So I'm imagining, dude, this one fucking clip, yo. Ooh, I did cut it ever so slightly. Should we get on our hose? We should get on our hose. I do know one thing though. The hoses, they come, they go. Okay. See what I mean? See this stupid ass clip, how it broke? So there's nothing to like, so annoying. Anyway, we got it off. You guys wanna see what brand new 300V oil looks like after a 300-mile ride? Dude, look at that, hole in one, baby. Can't teach that. Literally, hole in one. But also look at that oil color, disgusting. All right, now I'm gonna try to hand crank the filter off. And they all kind of suck. So this is one, this looks like a car one though. And then I got this one, the shimmy shimmy. Try this bitch out. Retracto clip. Come on. Oh my God, I'm using my tools. Look, I graduated from monkey school. I stopped hitting things with hammers and got tools. Wow. Honestly, I don't know, that looks pretty good. That's a happy H2. Luckily, Schmaxy's got H2 filters laying around like freaking extra bolts, which is actually weird. I should not have it. Anytime I go to a Kawasaki dealer and they have H2 filters, I buy them all. I shouldn't be telling you guys that. It's my secret to having all the oil filters in the world. Meanwhile,
It has a H2.
it's coming, dude. I'm taking measurements right now for the speedometer overlay. It's not easy. All right, gang. Got all the measurements I think I need. We have the circle height, which is the height of the circle. We have the square height, the thickness of the edge. I need the thickness of this edge, and then I'm good to go on Blender. So, I mean, really, we're running and gunning. Today, I'm just gonna be removing the rear fairing. It's gonna be pretty simple and easy. Once this is off, I'm gonna do some wiring rerouting. I do believe I will be listing the Spidey H2 for sale after the 5,000-mile road trip. The farthest north I'm going is Vancouver, Canada. I've been to Canada when I was like 18. I went to like Windsor and got shit-faced. And I actually got broke there too. There is a game in the works. You guys will be able to race. The two bikes I will be giving away. I'm gonna keep them on the down low. They're gonna be pretty interesting builds to say the least. And I will have to jump through some hoops to get them registered and stuff, but I'm not worried about that. We're printing this screen cover for the H2 right now. I did it in about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. So we'll see how it turns out. The printer's probably gonna grenade itself. It does that pretty regularly. But yeah, after this H2, I do wanna move on to the cars probably. I am gonna still work on like some little hitsters for cheap and give them away to you guys because it's too fun. Perfect. I got like a month and a half to get this done. We're going for gold. I don't give a shit. All right, we're removing the tray. Should I play my license plate broke off game across the country? That'd be pretty fun. This tray is huge. It's huge. We're going for the battery now. I'll pull this off. Make sure we don't put this on the concrete. It'll ground it out. I'm just kidding, it's a myth, evidently. Everyone says it's a myth, so we're just gonna go with it's a myth. It's evidently the biggest myth. Everyone says it is. Yeah, so this is really only held in by these 2 bolts here. Dunk, dunk. Like, see, this wasn't even in tight. This wasn't in at all. That's why I gotta do a complete strip down and redo. I can probably say the hardest hurdle of this whole thing was the front end wiring.
You say you're gonna be camping the whole road trip?
It's looking like that. I don't need much. I'm wearing my suit, so yeah, I'll be fine. It ain't my first rodeo. I already did it across the country on Carbon H2 the first time. And this time I'll have a lot less clothing.
Are you taking a tent?
Yeah. Damn, this is seriously... I already have the full color scheme laid out. It's red and blue. We're gonna have spider webs. I got a custom gas cap that costed a lot. This full build that I did initially was like $4 grand worth of repairs. Total build cost ended up being like 10K, less than 10K for the H2. But again, I wouldn't call that properly functioning. I'm really hoping we're getting a Spider-Man suit and a helmet to match. Wow. Ever since I stopped getting baked, I can pick the exact sockets to fit on bolts.
Like, ever since you stopped roasting your brain for a couple hours a day, your brain started working? That's wild, bro.
You're telling me. All right, here goes absolutely nothing. Actually, here goes the subframe.
You should go get your print real quick.
It's done?
Yeah, it's done.
Oh, sheesh. All right, I'm gonna see how well I drafted this up in Blender with my shitty measurements. Wow! Please don't break. These are a little scraper. Wow, it looks brand new. JK, let's just find out. Well, my measurements were horrible. This thing needs to be much bigger, man.
It's funny how pixelated it came out.
I mean, the thickness is perfect. Like, that's exactly where it should be. That fits pretty good, actually. A lot of parts we're waiting on a lot of parts for the H2. We're waiting on triple clamps, we're waiting on rims, we're waiting on ABS module. This is perfect. The circle's godly. I'm gonna put a spider web over this. All right, so we got round 2 of me attempting to make the case for the speedometer. This time I did separate prints. One for the screen and the other one for the RPM gauge. Not with the old and with the new model. Almost so snug that it's perfect. Look, you can see the contour here. So clearly it needs to go up a smidge more. And then we have the speedometer, which I just made a little longer. So now we're just filling in this gap here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it has like a beautiful alignment up here. Oh, it's not going overboard anywhere. Ooh, actually, it does seem a smidge too big because we don't want this to have any play in it because we don't want any water to get in there. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this does look a lot better than what it was. Obviously, there's some nasty like marks here that I'm gonna fill in as well. All right, we got Prissy watching. Maybe not, maybe she doesn't want to watch. She does stay watching. And there she goes. But today we're removing the subframe. I believe we have a powder coating as well as a wrap company that's gonna work with us on this project. I'm gonna make a run over there today. Debating calling CJ Media. Hello, sir. This is Maxie. How's it going? Yo, if I pull this bolt out from the subframe, what's gonna happen? Is this whole instance gonna spring away? No. Thinking I should be good to remove it, but I just wanted to run it by you. What's gonna collapse? The swing arm bolt is still in, so you think it'll be fine, or? No. True? No. Yeah? Dude, you should come with me on my road trip. Portland, Seattle. Dude, you should totally come with me. If you came with me, my life would definitely be happier, I'm sure. I really hope you can come. That'd be dope. It's a once in a lifetime. Be dope if CJ came through. Sick. All right, so he said we're good to remove this bolt, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Should be a smooth maneuver. And then we're gonna hopefully get these bad boys laser engraved. All right, there's the nut. Okay. If you guys saw the other side just drop down. Dude, I wish I could cover my hands in something that just like constantly keeps them clean. There's that. Pull that out. There's that. Nice. This is probably gonna be a pain in the dick to get back on. It's definitely pinched in. That was easy. I'm gonna be so ouch. It probably is gonna pinch in. It ain't gonna be pretty. Twerking and jerking. I'm wondering, I have a little spacer here. I'm wondering if I can fill the gap because I really don't want this gap closing in on me. And this new spacer kind of needs to go into this slot because if it doesn't, then I think it's gonna be really hard to get back in. I mean, the fact that it's so hard to get out means it's gonna be a lot harder to get it in. I'm right in here. You'd think it would have been just as easy as the other side, but clearly the other side has a lot less tension on it. I love the sound when you drop a bolt and it hits the ground. It's so satisfying. Yo.
Pull out from the other side.
What?
There's a pin that runs from the other side of the bike across that's bolted into that hole in the frame.
Dude, are you not able to see this?
You gotta